the go live button. So there we go. We are officially live everywhere. Greetings everyone. I hope you're doing well. We are continuing, partially because I owe, you know, our good friend Rusty, who donated a huge amount of money for God knows what freaking reason, last stream. So we're gonna hang out for an hour and a half tonight and play some Mass Effect. And there's been a royal decree in the House of Buck, you know, specifically from the princess, saying something along the lines of, I don't know, what did you say, Petals?
You can't close down your channel until I play all the Mass Effect games on it.
Oh, that hurts. Okay, well, I mean, what's stopping us from doing it, from, like, you doing it without, like, on your channel?
Because everyone votes for the games I play on my channel, and they don't vote for Mass Effect.
Alrighty then. I just thought I'd point this out real quick, Petals, is that, your eyes are closed and your mouth is not moving. Ah, there you go. Now your eyes
Yeah,
are
that's
open.
because I was looking down at my binder full of Pokemon cards. I'm trying to build a deck. If you guys are going to see me on stream 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in just a few after this, and I'm going to have Pokemon cards everywhere because I'm trying to put together a deck for beating up my nephew with. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess now. I just cleaned this office, and I already fucked it up. Why do I do this? Why do I do these things?
You just can't frickin' keep it clean, can you? That's okay. I can't keep my office clean either. My desk is a wreck right now. I've organized my deck 3 times this week.
It's almost like these are our creative workspaces, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, there was still a little kick. I have the champagne with me right now, so I'm gonna have some champagne.
The champagne?
Yeah.
I might step away from the computer just long enough to get me, I don't know, one of the sodas we've got. We've got a couple of different sodas in this house.
I love me some soda.
Yeah, so let's get this game started.
Right now, everything's on my hand, and I didn't even know. Oh no, it's doing that thing again where it's not showing you the game. Don't worry, I know how to fix it.
Ah, there we go. Okay, well, I'll just kind of put this up in the moment in case you need to...
for some reason the main menu of Mass Effect doesn't count as the game, so I gotta capture Mass Effect again as we get in. It's weird like that.
That's a pain in the neck.
I know, right? Hold
on. So yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend so far. There we go. And yeah, we're gonna hang out and just read chat while we watch my wife do my job for me, because I've fallen that far off. Chuck says I need to play Lorcana because I have a new deck and the legendary Lego card. I don't know what Lorcana is, but I'm guessing it's a card game.
Honey, I'm so stupid. The Basque Legion card was right in front of me. I'd taken it out because I knew I had a Basculin. So, yeah, I found it.
There you go. Harriman says, hi, Brony and Heather. Chuck says, for soda, I highly recommend Wild Bill's. Oh, yeah, we loved going to BronyCon, and they would have the stand, and the line for that stand was always boned. It was just... horrendous.
So I gotta say, I really did love the look of their stand because they had like what looked like barrels on it. I'm sure it was just a truck with tanks in the back, but they did the barrel aesthetic, and I love that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm checking the journal
here. Rusty is very excited by Decree of the Princess.
Yay! All right, honey, I gotta go. I'm just gonna check out the space here around Ilos. Ilos is where we're gonna go. That's the final mission. So while I do that, maybe if you want to go get a drink, go do that while I'm killing time.
All right. So, chat, I'm gonna step away for about 30 seconds to pick some soda out and maybe put it on some ice and then come back. Y'all better behave while I'm gone, because if anybody doesn't behave, I'll beat the crap out of you or something. I don't frickin' know.
Chat, let's go talk to Joker real quick.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Elenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, ma'am. I just don't know if I could have done it.
Ray, you never have to. I had to do it. That's why I'm in charge. Because you're a little bitch and you won't let your friends die. I'm kidding, bruh.
There is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
We have to move on. You all right?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay. I'll be okay, Commander. I just need some time.
Yeah, that was emotional. All right, chat. So you guys know, I am putting together a water deck, and I'm got a few cards here. Let's see. God, I haven't played the Pokemon trading card game in person like ever. I played like the mobile game they had, and I was into it for a hot minute there. It was fun. But freaking actually putting together a deck to play with in person. Have not done that. Now I got all this in front of me. I got freaking a fire deck going on over here on the side doing water and fire because I got card sleeves as a gift from one of our friends, Seer, that has beautiful Alolan Vulpix on it. And so I got to make sure I make a water deck for it. And I also had gotten myself like some Pokemon Scarlet card sleeves that are red, so I got to make a fire deck, obviously. The themes got to match. The themes.
The themes?
The themes, Brony.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, I was just telling them about how I was putting together my decks based off of what color the card sleeves were.
Well, alrighty then. That's,
all right, honey, let's go to
That's
Ilos.
a good strategy.
The strategy everyone can see coming, but God is aesthetically pleasing. Here we go, Brony!
According to my father, I was in the Pokemon Card League when I was like 10. Now, I don't remember that far back, but once upon a time, I think when I was like 16, I was digging around in my closet and I found a bunch of Pokemon badges.
Commander?
Ooh, Brian, stuff's happening.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep. It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Just do it! Make
we should probably
your dreams come true!
We should probably get the more durable people in the Mako. The freaking Garrus, it's a 50-50 chance. Rex is gonna like come out of that crash like, yeah, you know, just a little bit of a scrape, not even a bruise on this motherfucker. These two ladies would fucking die. Like, just save Caden's ass. God, yeah, fuck it. It was so funny. I really wish they would take
Ashley. I really wish they would just take Ashley off the roster.
Not too bad. You got to remember that you killed her ass. You gotta remember, Brony. You gotta remember what you did.
Yep, I will always remember.
Yay! Oh, that's so gross.
You two, keep moving inside now.
Here we go!
Just drop that thing right on his head.
Yeah, like frickin' Joker literally did what we asked. Drop us right on him, and we did. It would only be funnier if it literally was just splat.
I mean, that'd end the war pretty dang quick.
We're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
Damn.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
All right. Yeah, shit. What is it? Where is it?
Thank God this
When
isn't
is
a
it?
timed mission. You remember that time we had to do a timed mission and it sucked?
Ooh, shit. Nice shot. God, nice one. Freaking Garrus is doing some good hits right now.
About time this, this AI started acting right. I don't know if you're actually hitting that thing.
No, I was. His shield was mostly down. Friendly fire, guys. What is he shooting at?
He must be shooting at something.
There's a red dot right here, and there's nothing here. Is there someone behind you? Oh, hello! Interesting. Oh, shit!
That's awful close range to be something near that big.
Oh, these fucking idiots are gonna die.
Use your telekinesis throw on that frickin' thing that's crawling.
I tried. It doesn't work. It's wait. It's working.
Ha! Remember, size matters not. Judge me by my size, do you? I can't do a Yoda voice. Frickin' throw it in the air again. Yeet.
Ryan. It's not working.
Nathan just says, Brony, you're here. Yes, I am. Michael Collins says, hey Heather, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty chill. Playing one of my favorite game series, so this is kind of awesome. Come on, give it to me.
And Rusty wants to know, apart from Nanami, what Jujutsu Kaisen characters do you like?
Nanami, so he already said, like, basically the best one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Gojo fan. I'll admit that I'm basic like that.
We all stand Gojo. That doesn't mean anything.
Aoi Toto. I do like Toto as well.
Oh yeah, I got you a figure of Toto.
Yep. I still got it on my shelf over here.
Of course. I knew you liked him. He's pretty fun.
I'd like to think I would have become Aoi Toto if I had been allowed to express my full power level. As a,
Were you gonna beat the shit out of everybody for their tastes in women?
Probably, except I mean, I don't know. I might have been like if you objectify women, right? I might beat the crap out of you. So like if you come to me and I say, what type of girl do you like? And you say, you know, I like a tall girl with a large butt. You know, then I'd be like, so you just objectify women, then you suck. I'm gonna have to hurt you now. I might have done that, but you know, when Megumin said, personality, Toto freaking beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, freaking, you know, you're gonna be the one that's like, all women are queens. And then freaking someone else is gonna be like, if she breathed, she a thought!
Nah, I wouldn't be like all women are queens. I sure as heck don't believe that. That's why I'm like the personality guy, right? But, no, I'd like to think like I could have just been, like I would have been like really buff and athletic. And just have a really intense personality, but also like be really, really good at what I do. If I had been allowed to like actually express myself in my late teens and early 20s. Yeah, what the heck happened here? What are these things?
I don't know. I guess it's just a really old husk. It's pretty gross. They made it so I could hear the flies. That's gross. I didn't want to hear that. Nasty. God, yeah, these things creep me the fuck out. They're just like in chairs. They're not even like statues. See, like it doesn't wig you out. You turn a corner and there's just this.
Yeah. So Heather, I got a bit of a political question in the chat here, and I might tackle it. So Paladin says, Brony, I would like to know your thoughts on the attack today. And I'm guessing I'm guessing he's talking about the little scuffle we had with Venezuela there. So here's the thing. I haven't really been following the story all that closely. So please take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt. But here's what I know so far, right? And of course, I always leave myself open that I could be wrong. If I'm wrong about something, please tell me the information I'm missing. I'd love to learn, but here's what I know. That dude who, I don't know what we call him, the president, the king, the dictator of Venezuela, he's been like a narco drug lord for, last 25, 30 years, something like that. He's constantly flooding our country with drugs. From, during the... Oh man, those gunshots get loud and I have no way of knowing how to turn them down. So...
Yeah, audio mixing isn't great.
Yeah. If only there was a way for you to, like, turn the game volume down on your end without, like, going into it, like, your settings or something like that.
Well, I can just go to my fucking whatchamacallit.
Your stream deck,
your
voice meter.
How's that?
That sounds a little quieter. Yeah. Yeah, so we can leave that while I talk about what I know about this.
Yeah.
So anyway, that guy's been trouble for a long, long time. Not just for us, but for the people of Venezuela as well. Venezuela used to be a really good country, and and it all went downhill very, very fast when they switched over to communism. I believe that was I believe that was Hugo Chavez's fault, but again, my memory of the history may be a little shaky. During the Biden presidency, and probably even before that, he was emptying like his prisons and his insane asylums and sending them across the United States border illegally, like tens or possibly even hundreds of thousands of just literally the worst people you could possibly imagine, and they have been causing nothing but trouble in this country ever since. And when Donald Trump came back into office, he at some point in time said, "Hey, this is gonna stop right now, or there's gonna be trouble. We're gonna defend our own country here." And that guy was picking all kinds of fights with us and saying like, "Oh, come and get me. You're a coward. I'm not afraid of you." They kept sending boats full of drugs over, and we neutralized a good few of those boats. And that guy kept picking fights with us, and I think he even declared war. I'm not sure. Somebody declared war at some point in time. It actually might have also been us. I know he said that, Trump said we're not gonna allow any more drug boats to come over like that. We're gonna shoot them down if we see them. But yeah, this guy was talking really, really a whole lot of smack, and we went over there and we got him. And from what I have seen thus far, Venezuelans by and large are pretty happy about it, all things considered. So that is what I know. Now, hopefully, more good comes of that. Hopefully this guy doesn't get replaced by somebody that's just as bad or worse. Hopefully, a constitutionally based democratic republic comes up in Venezuela. Hopefully they return to regular capitalism and start trading and get out of poverty. And hopefully there's less drugs being circulated throughout the world now. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, all of that remains to be seen. I'd say it's a step in the right direction, but who knows what's going to happen from here. That's everything I know about it. Hopefully that answered your question.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed it.
Petals, you can go ahead and turn that volume back up if you want to.
We'll have to figure out how to...
Oh, that's fine. I was just, I actually think it's just fine the way it is. Oh, great. Yeah, these things are creeping me out. I keep expecting them to get up and be something, but I don't think they are.
Yeah.
They don't even have feet.
I wish I could do it on my end, but what's cool about the stream controller that I have is it's got the volume knobs right there that are hooked up to different outputs, like my computer volume or my game volume or Discord volume or something like that, and I've got different knobs that can turn each of those things.
Did you see me flip that guy?
Yeah, that was awesome. But anyway, I got knobs that can turn each of those volumes up and down as I want to without even switching windows. It's really cool. Yours has a lot more buttons though.
It does. So you think I'd be able to do that? I probably just have to configure it. I configured some things myself when I got an updated VTuber model because I needed, because of course the old bindings were hooked to my old model, not the updated one. I'm getting tired of this dude. Hey, I leveled up.
Nice. Yeah, I'm taking direct fire, so let me just sprint across open ground at 3 people who are shooting at me.
Yeah, to be fair, that's a legit tactic in some cases, because I'll be kind of flabbergasted, shit. It's inconvenient when you're about to overheat or something.
I guess so.
Shit.
I can't think of a period in time in history that something like that worked. I know it was a common Asian strategy. And that very rarely worked for them.
Shit. Looked it up. No, that's not what I wanted.
Man, these codes are tough to crack here. You had it too. You just ran out of time.
I know, it was like...
There you go. That was lucky.
Oh, so I hacked this thing. I'm hacking these.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
And I didn't use no AI either.
Nathan Duazo says he subscribed to your channel, Petals.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Thank you. See, I'm hacking these. I don't know what's the point at this juncture, if there's going to be, like, reinforcements come in, or if I was meant to do that while the fight was going on. It got the armature to just fight on our side, but now I have, like, 4 of the Geth thingies just activated, ready to go. Oh, yeah, there was a whole bunch of potential here, but I just mowed down that front.
Rusty says, back to Jujutsu Kaisen. I honestly haven't seen a lot of it yet, but I've been looking up Yuta Okotsu, and I want to say he's my favorite. Yeah, Yuta and Rika together are pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that whole story was something else. Ah, damn it.
I'd go up to, like, the top left. There's more of an opening up there, or at least there was. Now it's sort of on the center right. Yeah, there's a little bit more of an opening there.
Hmm. Second.
So I have enjoyed the story of Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been tempted to read ahead while, you know, there's parts of the anime coming out.
Yeah.
From what I understand, there's what hasn't yet been animated is the Culling Games arc. And then I think after the Culling Games arc, they have their final duel with Sukuna. Or battle with Sukuna, and then I think it's the end. That's what I've heard. I should probably not talk during a cutscene. Hang on.
It's okay. It's just a distress signal.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
You can't understand it? I guess you guys aren't as lingual as me. Basically, at this point, Shepard knows Latin.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It's not clear.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help.
You know, this is where I would have. I actually would have said like, "Oh, I'm getting bits and pieces" or something like that. But that makes me wonder if that's gonna like break the purely picking the top option Paragon run that we've been doing.
Nah, it's like it wouldn't like result with something like that. Like the choices matter, but like the overarching plot, like I want to say the choices you make really just affect like what's immediately in front of you and not the overarching plot. I think would be the accurate way to say it. Like,
Yeah.
they take what happened with Caden and Ashley. That doesn't affect the overall plot, but it does show, affect who might stick around with you for the rest of the campaign. Same thing with the other characters. There are a lot of situations where characters can die and you won't have them in the following games. And of course, BioWare came up with workarounds for that, because there's some characters that had skills that were essential to the plot later on, but they found other ways to fill those roles.
Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, before that, we were talking about Jujutsu Kaisen again. So from what I've heard, there's 2 more arcs that have yet to be animated. I know we've got the Culling Games movie coming out very soon here. So I wonder how that's going to go. And I think it's right after the Culling Games we have the final arc where everybody fights Sukuna. And from what I've heard, everybody's saying, the dude bungled the ending really frickin' badly. Everything was really, really good, and then he just ended it when there was with a whole bunch of empty plot threads that we never wrapped up. And also, it was just kind of stupid the way he ended it. So hopefully
Brony.
doesn't happen.
I feel like a lot of fans get really dramatic about the endings, because the ending to the My Hero anime wasn't everyone's like, oh, it's so bad, they did my boy dirty, but freaking, I gotta say, guys, it's not that deep. It was not that deep.
You know, one thing in My Hero Academia that they did leave open, though, a unfinished plot thread, they talked a lot about the quirk singularity. Do you remember that, babe?
They were talking about how, at one point, the people's quirks may become out of control. Yeah?
Yeah. The quirk singularity, the quirk singularity was a extinction level event that they talked about that was supposed to happen. And they were even saying at one point, oh, it's already happened. And so humanity's doomed essentially, and basically it was, hey, with each generation the quirks are getting stronger, they're getting more complex, they're getting more dangerous, and they're activating sooner, and a lot of these powers take a toll on the human body. But if a 3-year-old can suddenly make explosions, then we
already had one of those.
Yeah, so basically the quirks are going to kill people when they activate, because their bodies can't handle the quirks because they're too powerful and too complex. And then because everybody's going to die by the time they're a toddler, then humanity's going to go extinct. Is basically what and then they beat the main villain, and then it just ended. And so they definitely left the quirk singularity plot point completely unresolved.
You know what I would say, honey? There's no way they're not going to milk this franchise again, and that might have just been the creator leaving crumbs for him to return to the series if he wanted to.
Maybe.
I'm more interested in what happened to the characters from My Hero's Vigilantes.
Yeah. I mean, well, the only character I liked in that series was Knuckle Duster.
Knuckle Duster, yeah. His wife died, but now he got his daughter back, so that's a whole thing. What happened to those bees?
He killed them.
But didn't they go into a different dude?
No, I think there was one left that escaped.
Oh, okay. So, what's up with that then? And also, where did the bees come from? What was their purpose? What was the deal with that? Oh, hey, bitch.
That's probably more of the story that we're gonna see there. But yeah,
yeah.
From what I heard, the author of Jujutsu Kaisen, Gege Akatami, left a whole bunch of plot threads unanswered and just ended it. And I know he's got a sequel series that he's working on right now that just got started and supposedly takes place in the future. So I've been very tempted to read ahead, but I haven't. So I'm just looking forward to the movies, I guess.
What's happening?
It's a trap. Sarah must have set an ambush.
I don't think Sarah's behind.
It's a trap? Oh, we're boned.
No, Brony, this is something else.
Can you shoot the shield generators?
They're gonna be over here.
Rusty says, of course, Brawny would like Knuckle Duster.
Oh yeah, who doesn't love Knuckle Duster?
I want to be like Knuckle Duster. I want to have big muscles and fight people.
What do you think we're gonna find down here? It has to be.
Buckin5 says, did you see Chrysali's getting her own Bishojo figurine? Yes, we did see that.
Oh my god, yes! I did. I want it so bad.
Buckin
Bronny,
says, will you
get
be
ready.
moving... Okay, but well, hang on. Buckin says, will you be moving on to Mass Effect 2 after this one is beaten?
I sure hope so.
Heather really wants me to. There's a bunch of people in here that really want me to keep going. I'm not too fond of the idea of continuing to do YouTube or live streaming or anything like that. I don't know. I got to figure out my entire freaking life here. So I don't know. I'm sorry I can't answer your question. Let's go on to the crazy cutscene there.
This is Vigil, Bronny.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
So, let's start with, what are you? What are you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Yeah, just...
What do you want?
Just keep to the top, I guess.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
What do you think of that plot twist, Bronny?
To be totally honest, babe, I knew that was happening because you've told me all about this series story.
This is the first time. This is the first time.
Be quiet. Okay, all Citadel right. Is a relay. No way! I didn't know that. What? Bronny didn't know that. He didn't know anything.
It's not like we've been using the frickin' thing.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature, not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Damn. Reapers in dark space.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, They are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
That's all the questions. We won't stand a chance, Brony. It's all over. We're done. Humanity is cooked. The entire galaxy is cooked.
That is surprisingly pessimistic for the Paragon answer.
Well, all of them are bad. The perfect trap. Sarah's going to activate it. We don't stand a chance.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
You didn't surrender? All of you? Which one, Brony?
You didn't surrender.
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
So why did the Reapers leave? Why do they do this? How can I stop them?
We'll start at the top and work our way down to the right.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
Let's go to why did they do this, because I think how can I stop them is going to end the conversation.
Yeah.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend.
Hey babe, our friend Snacklefox, Walter Snacklefox, just subscribed to us on Twitch. I think he's watching now. How you doing, dude?
It's about time, damn it! Now we gotta stop the Reapers!
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers' attack, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
They didn't find you? Go on. Which one, Barney?
Oh, they didn't find you.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. but the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
So you just hid. What did you do? You were cowards!
So you just hid.
Yeah, like all you could do was hide, I think.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
That's monstrous. You betrayed them. It was necessary. It does kind of suck. It does suck.
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
What about the conduit, the Keepers?
The conduit.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
That's kind of funny that the only reason we even got this far was because the usual method that the Reapers would use to access the Citadel was deactivated by the last species that they, genocided.
Yeah.
How can they come back unless Saren succeeds?
How can they come back?
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Can you help me? Just tell me what to do. Not this time! That's pretty determined, but let's just be diplomatic. We have given this AI program a pretty hard time.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Alright, what should we ask? Any Sovereign, Beacons, Keepers, Prothean Scientists?
I'm always going to say start at the top left, go down left, and then go to the right.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
They could just attack.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say, but it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
Quite the
You've
risk.
exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
Keepers.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Well, that's all we can learn. We gotta get out of here.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Alrighty then, that was a long gosh darn cutscene.
Yeah, there was a lot of information to process there. Basically answering every question you could have of like what happened to the people here and all that.
Yeah,
and
so
what
a
they
long
did
time
to...
ago, towards the beginning of that cutscene, Paladin was asking, does this mean we need to destroy the Citadel?
Not quite, because like they said, they were able to make it so they couldn't use that as a relay anymore by making sure the Keepers wouldn't, turn it on to its relay functions. But Saren can manually turn it on. But if we get there and we put in this data disk, it'll make sure that they can never use it like that again. I'm pretty sure that's what was the thought there. It's very fascinating.
Yeah, and the burning
The Citadel
donut,
was so iconic looking too.
Yeah. The burning donut says, I'm glad they paid to voice act this part. I can't imagine trying to read all of this.
You know, I'm fine with reading. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love voice acting, because you know how people will play, like, those dating sims and the light novel shit, and you gotta read everything? Like, I don't like that, because, I mean, I think he has a point there. There's a problem when it's just, like, all reading. Sometimes, like, they hire voice actors just to make little noises, like, because I guess that's what bugs me, is because they go halfway with it. They have, like, the voice actors say, hello, makes funny noises and shit, but you don't pay them to actually say words. Feels very cheap to me.
Yeah, or even worse, where you get, like, 2 or 3 vocal chops, and then just, like, frickin' Animal Crossing or Banjo-Kazooie.
Really? I always thought the Animal Crossing one was cute, but at the very least, you know, they weren't, like, freaking paying a voice actor for that. They got, like, a noise chip of some kind. Or whatever. I mean, I don't know how they do it, but I'm just saying that's more cute. I hate, like, specifically because it's stupid. I don't know. I've played, like, a light novel or 2, and I just find it annoying that, like, they say an entire sentence, but all the character actually says vocally is, hey, or, I don't know about that. Some basic ass shit like that. Just say the words. Just pay a voice actor money to say words.
Oh man, those rockets. I hated those rockets too, but oh frick, they're hitting us. I was gonna say, you know what else I hated?
Dark in here.
Undertale.
Oh, yeah, they only had like a little chip tune kind of thing. Though I can understand that because Toby Fox made that almost that entire game by himself, including the music. He only got help with like some character designs. Otherwise, he like did the whole thing. And what was he gonna do? Voice it all himself? It was like a that's almost as indie as you can get. I can understand if it's a budget thing. It's when bigger studios who have like a budget and shit do it that pisses me off. I'm not gonna judge indie devs for that kind of shit because they got a finite amount of money.
Paladin really didn't like that imitation of Animal Crossing. I didn't. I don't blame him one bit.
Not supposed to sound bad. I'm stuck on an invisible rock? What the fuck?
No, your front tire hit the rock.
Nah, like it's just being really unwieldy right now. Let's get out of here.
Rusty is adding The Sims to the list of video games that do that stupid vocal chop.
Now they voice act in that one. It's just a made up language.
Yeah, they don't even do that. They just you see me you know, just do random freaking noises.
They made up their own language. I forget if it's true, but I think they actually developed the Sim language.
Sweet God Almighty. Could you imagine like learning to talk in that language like fluently? God, no one would be able to understand you. FBI taps your phone lines because they think you're, you know, up to something, you know, and that and they're like, holy frick, don't know what language that is.
Let's do it.
Let's see here.
Is there an X here?
Placeholder said that cutscene was long, and the Burning Donut said they call that an info dump.
Yay, info dump.
Harriman
that was
said,
a lot of information.
Fun fact, sprinting doesn't make you run faster.
Yeah, oh yeah, sometimes it's just the visual effect of like, so fast.
Rusty says, I'd rather learn the language that Tolkien developed.
Oh, there's some, what is that? Oh, that doesn't look good over there. That looks pretty bad.
We gotta learn Tolkien Elvish, We gotta learn Klingon, because Klingon is like a full-fledged language.
Uh-oh.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Just
boy.
Freaking run him down.
Yeah, basically. Uh-oh. That's bad. That is, in fact, very bad.
What is that?
That's Sovereign and all the Geth ships.
Oh.
And they're attacking the Citadel, Brony!
Oh, jeez, did we screw something up?
Nope. Canonically, this needs to happen. Oh, my God.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. Arms aren't moving. System
Hey, babe, go ahead and turn the volume back up for this cutscene.
I don't think I can while it's in the cutscene.
Citadel control. Citadel control. Do you copy?
People dying.
Oh, frick,
okay.
did Saren...
Oh, shit, already... it's a time segment!
Dang it. Did Saren already get through the portal?
He did, but it's still open so we can follow him. Let me just turn up the volume. I'll turn it up a little so it's not too loud. We're being timed, so there's no time to kill anything. We are literally just driving through all of it. I'm not dealing with Dick.
There we go, yeah.
Ah, fuck all y'all. I don't care.
Reminds me of the Warthog run from Halo 1. Now, I know you said that you could, like, stop at that...
bitches make money!
Oh, frick, we just teleported the Mako? So...
We launched it into space!
Critical failures detected across all monitored...
Hey, you remember that thing?
Yep.
The art fixture? It's not an art fixture, by the way.
That's the relay.
Woohoo! Oh, the one time I can't flip it back over. All right. Here we go. Ah, come on.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. This is not a drill. The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Status report!
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
All right, let's go.
Come on. We need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin.
Paladin says the bathrooms are out of order.
This is not a drill.
Shit!
Critical
Literally shit, Brony, it's everywhere!
Harriman says the Mako is totaled and there was much rejoicing.
Oh, Jesus.
Rusty, I did see your question about proofreading commissions earlier. I don't know. Give me a week or so to decide if I still exist.
Oh, he's killing keepers! What the fuck, bro? You can't kill the keepers.
Yeah, I don't even think like Sovereign wants you to kill the keepers. Like they literally
like they're literally there to fix everything.
They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
Thank you, man. I didn't know which direction to shoot in until you pointed out. It's not like it's a giant ship or anything, bigger than anything we've ever seen before. No shit. God, just fucking barreling through it.
Michael says, I actually like the Mako because the vehicle that replaces it is trash.
Honestly, I feel very neutral about it. I thought they were both all right. I didn't care that much. It's if you want wheels or not. One has wheels, one doesn't have wheels. Ew. Disgusting.
Yeah,
oh,
we had no way to stop that thing. Everything we hit it with was just like bounced right off.
Hot damn.
Oh, we're too late. We're too late. He's gonna activate it, and we're all dead. Which I knew. There's three games. There's three games of this, and you know they end with and the third one ends with everything dying.
Well, it depends. This is giving me, like, vertigo. All right, Brony, we're gonna go fight a ship. You ready?
Yeah. So, I was saying earlier, Petals, whenever I played Halo 1 and I got to the Warthog, you know how they say, hey, get to this rendezvous point so we can pick you up, and then you go there, and you're being timed, and the Pelican gets shot down before it can pick you up.
Yeah. That part was sad.
And then you gotta like rush to the other end of the actual end of the stage under a time limit. If I stop and wait for that Pelican to try to pick me up, I never can get there within the time limit, so I just have to ignore that part altogether. Ooh, that rocket
really?
exploded.
I haven't
right
had to do that. Now, if I'm speed running it, I have to, but I haven't had to do that really. I mean, I'm not going to say skill issue. I'm just going to say, like, you probably had a lot of trouble with, like,
skill issue. I have absolutely no problem admitting I might have a skill issue. For the first, bit there, I didn't even think it was possible. I'm like, why would you program it like that? You're just going to die and then you have to get through it. But then you have to blow past the rendezvous point.
That part really made me sad because I really liked that character you never got to see. She just sounded like a nice lady. And she died. I like that lady.
Oh, dang, babe, you missed every single one of those shots initially.
Nah, I put them all in the shield so it would be so it would break down. It only takes like 5 shots or something? Nah, buddy, I don't think you should do that. I like it when it's lift, it doesn't knock him back. He just floats to me really, really fast.
Yeah.
Ah, god damn it, not a Krogan. I gotta do this quick.
You know what would work really well right now? The Halo sword. You need the Halo sword.
That would have been great, actually.
God, those Krogans are just damage sponges.
They really are. Bye.
He's not dead yet.
He's fine. He's floating over there. He's
yeah,
fine.
that's why I said he's not dead yet.
die eventually. Really? That's just rude. Just die with dignity, will you?
Paladin says the Halo Sword or the lightsaber. Well, I mean...
The Halo Sword is like the superior sword. There's no getting around it. The Halo Sword is the best. Like,
yeah, even from a design standpoint, it's just way the heck better built and more tactical than a lightsaber. But they pretty much serve the same thing. They're both laser swords that cut through anything immediately.
Yeah, I remember that was a very brief game theory where, like, Pat tried to stretch it out, but, like, there was just no getting around the fact that the energy sword being a two-pronged sword was going to beat the lightsaber because it would constantly catch the lightsaber and you could disarm your enemy. Man, from here, where the hell do we go?
Well, more importantly than that, because I wouldn't base any sort of tactic around catching the blade like that. Okay, so we're going to talk martial arts a little bit now. Because there are pronged bladed weapons like the Jite and the Sai that are designed for that kind of thing. And there's some, but you'll notice about those things is that they're very short, right? Jite and Sai are both very short with prongs. And then there's other types of swords out there that have pronged crossguards on them, but those prongs are down as part of the crossguard. They're down by the hilt. They separate from the blade. If you make the entire blade a prong, you're going to have stability issues, and at that distance during a fight, you're not going to be able to reliably catch a sword that's coming in. So I don't like the prongs, but what I do think makes the Halo sword way the heck better than a lightsaber is hand protection. Lightsabers have absolutely no hand protection, and that, like historically, there has not ever been a viable sword that lacked hand protection. The only one that I can think of off the top of my head is the Japanese shikamizu, or various cane swords that may have existed throughout history. And those are not meant for sword-to-sword combat. Those are meant for street dueling and street defense. That's kind of like you deal with a mugger who comes at you with a club or a knife and you have a sword, right? So it's just how to have a superior weapon in a street situation. That's the only time you don't really need hand protection, or if you're, really concealing it. And, but like, even a discard on like a Chinese broadsword or a Japanese sword are better than nothing, and you can have tactics based around that. The Halo sword is basically a basket hilt. And basket hilts are really good. And not only are they like a basket hilt, but that crossguard that like wraps around your wrist juts out like half a foot in either direction. So you've got lots of hand protection. Oh man, they're really shooting at us.
Yeah, I got 3 turrets on their ship. Get into cover! Destroyed their ship.
Rusty says, case in point about hand protection, Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Grievous.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing. I sometimes like to think I have decently hard bones, you know, pretty kind of tough, high pain tolerance, hard hands, things like that, right? I like to think that about myself. I don't know if it's actually true. Maybe it's not, but...
Dude, you got some hard hands. The cats love them.
Yeah, I do know that my hands are... Oh, there's 2 of these freaking Krogans. We got any grenades, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some grenades out. I don't think you... Did you actually hit? That hit. Or it hit his cover, rather. But anyway... Yeah, so... I talked about the strength of my hands, so I could talk about how I used to do, like, Kenjutsu and sparring with Bokens, right? Heavy wooden katanas. Solid wood. And for a while there, my Boken, I lost... did I lose it or break it? I don't know. The Suba, the discard on the Boken, was missing. Didn't have it on there for a little while for some reason. And anytime I sparred like that, the second those blades made contact, almost at any angle, they just slid down, and that solid oak freaking tree branch just smashed into my fingers and knuckles and hurt so bad. I think I got a couple of fractures off of that back in the day. And after a certain point, I'm like, okay, forget that. I'm never, like, maybe I don't need a glove or a vambrace or something like that, but at the very least, I'm never fencing again without my sword having some kind of guard between the hilt and the blade. So, yeah, if you don't have any type of hand protection and it becomes a blade-on-blade contact, it's just immediately going to slide into your hands and cut your hands right the frick up, if not off. And, I mean, shoot, Petals, remember that time at my birthday party and we were playing with swords and I cut the frick out of my hand?
Yeah.
That happened because I wasn't holding... Now, that was my cane sword, which doesn't have hand protection. And what I would typically do to protect my offhand in that situation is, well, put it behind my back where it's not going to get hit, but also choke down on the sheath of the sword so that it juts out in front of my hand a bit, so in case there's an accident like that, the sheath gets hit before my hand does, or at least is a lot more likely to. And, yeah, that happened there too. Cut my hand. And, yeah, that's exactly what we saw in the Star Wars movie when Obi-Wan Kenobi fought General Grievous. No hand protection, just slides, it makes a little bit of contact, slides the blade down slightly, there goes a hand. Repeat as necessary until the dude's literally disarmed.
We're not even talking about the most obvious example being Anakin Skywalker when Count Dooku fucked him up.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't a hand protection thing. Dooku parried him.
Was it?
No, yeah, he parried him and then he parried his guard up and then hit him with an underarm strike. So that was an arm shot, not a hand snipe.
Yeah. All I thought was that he had like a robot hand. So obviously something went wrong. God, we had so many turrets on us and shit. Oh, God. Garrus, now's not the time. Get up.
Oh, did Garrus die?
Yeah, you're better now. Yeah, he died for a sec.
Oh, Heather, that thing's going to explode right at your feet.
How did I dodge it?
Jeez, how did the Krogan not get hit by
She was 2 feet right in front of you, says Sarah.
Missed. Oh, that one got you.
Oh my god. Let's see. This was like a second before. I hope I don't have to do all that over again. This
Paladin says you're overthinking again, Brawny, and Rusty says I like hearing Brawny's thinking process. It's not even thinking process. I'm just talking about my experience in fencing a bit.
Not gonna lie, this part's kind of tedious. Like, come on, 4 turrets. You know what? I'm gonna focus on the turrets just so they aren't gonna be a big pain in my ass.
Yeah. So here's something, Harriman brought up something that I actually had to go and look up. So, you know, this is me learning about a different type of sword here, which is crazy. Harriman said, I think there is the Ramdao, but I think that was an anti-cavalry sword. So I actually had to look up
Harris, how are you dead already?
And
you idiot.
Well, we got turrets shooting missiles at us, my love. Like that.
Look how I wasn't.
That should have been. That should have hit you in the back of the head. It was. This game's hitboxes are kind of crazy.
Jank as hell, I know.
So I'm looking at a Ramdao now, Heather, and yeah, this thing has no hand protection. It's a really big, like, sickle-looking blade, with a reinforced tang. Maybe part of the reason I'd never heard of this thing before is because I'd never seen it before, because I couldn't imagine this thing being used all that much. It's not really well, like, the historical examples I'm seeing are not terribly well reinforced where the hilt meets the blade, and they're shaped really weird. So I could actually imagine this if it came into contact with heavy armor or a horse might break at that point. I'm seeing some longer examples with good tangs that might have could probably hold up, and some shorter ones. But yeah, that's it's an interesting looking sword, and then even then, some of these historical examples I'm seeing have knuckle bows on them and D handles. And,
Ronnie, I'm about to try something crazy.
Rusty says, pause right as the missile was right at Shepard's feet, playing the "we'll be right back" meme.
That worked out well.
Donut says, if it's a cavalry sword, was it meant for use on horseback? I think Harriman said
or
it
used
was
by the horses.
That'd be insane. Harriman said it was supposed to be an anti-cavalry sword, which means here come the frickin' knights gallivanting in on their horses.
Get in here.
What if we knocked them off the horse, or what if we knocked down the horse as it came in? So, and
all right, we took out a couple of turrets.
Yep, that certainly helps. I've heard of a few, I've heard of there being a few swords throughout history that were meant as anti-cavalry. I don't know how often they were used or how effective they were.
What was the claymore made for?
The claymore, that was just kind of meant to be a really big sword.
Sometimes you just need big sword. Sometimes just big sword. There doesn't need to be a reason for big sword. All right, we got through that part. I want to save, please, so I don't have to do all that again. It's charming the first time, but not the second or third time.
Yeah.
God. Okay. Ah, something relevant over there. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Access hatch. Let's go, let's go.
Nice.
Oh, here we go, Brony. Here we go. About to get real tense up in here.
Harriman talking about the Chinese and Japanese sword that was meant to kill the horse. Yeah, you're thinking of the original Odachi, the ones that are like 8 feet long. And supposedly those are meant to be wielded by 2 people at a time. I have trouble believing that a 1 inch thick or, 1 to 2 inch thick sword, especially the steel drawn out that long, could cut through a horse. Ah, freaking dude, get out of the way.
I know, I had that until he ran in front.
Oh, that Geth robot was like right there, and he's like, I got you now, and then he just died for no reason. I didn't even see him get shot.
Yeah, he got shot a little bit. Here we go, here we go. Motherfucker.
Shoot him. Ah!
I would if he was there.
The freaking trap door. We'll go after him, gosh darn it. What are you doing?
Because I knew he would do this shit.
Oh, Garrus is dead.
Yeah, probably.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Yeah, took time to kick your ass.
For what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this.
Ugh.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I can stop them!
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Yeah, look at his fucking eyes, dude. He's barely flesh anymore.
I know. Very cyborg.
Let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve.
You got more brainwashed.
Gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
That's a whole lot of bullcrap, and you know it.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic.
This is why we don't get
organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither.
That's not usually how it works.
A vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Time for a Paragon option. We can beat them!
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Don't give in to them!
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It too late for me.
Not true. The fact that you're struggling at this point makes me think you can keep going.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Redemption.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Maybe in hell. Well, that saved me half of a boss
That's the
fight.
closest thing to a redemption he's gonna get.
Hey, maybe he'll find him in Hazbin Hotel.
So, there was something really funny up in my chat here. Rusty said, one thing that crossed my mind for my writings is I remember hearing that King Sombra was based on Sauron, or he was inspired by. Yes, this is true. And I recently heard that Sauron might have had inspiration from Darth Vader, or vice versa.
Yay!
It's definitely vice versa, my dude. Darth Vader followed Sauron probably by somewhere between 50 and 70 years.
You can open a communications channel.
Like, Sauron preceded Darth Vader by about that much. Like, we're talking about Tolkien versus George Lucas. And I think the first Star Wars movie came out in 76?
Yes, I think something like that. Also, look, Brony, the Normandy came and found us. It's me. Hey, Joker.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Honduras sector with the entire Arcturus fleet.
1977.
Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereigns a
Don't say it like
every
that.
organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
So, Brony, the Paragon option is to save the Council, and we're going to pick that. But it's not just because it's the Paragon option I need to choose this. Do you want to know why I need to save the Council?
Tell me.
The way people interact with you is somewhat different depending on if you save the Council or if you let them die. And in Mass Effect 2, there's an NPC I really like. But, like, if I don't save the Council and they're dead, he's really mad at me. So I don't want him to be mad at me. I like him a lot.
Honestly...
He's a shopkeeper, too. So, like, I'm like, God, I gotta make sure this guy isn't pissed at me in the second game.
Like, I'm sort of leaning towards concentrate on Sovereign. At the very least, I'd let the Council... I'd let the Council die. They've been nothing but adversarial to our efforts since the beginning of the game.
Look, I get what you're saying. They're kind of bureaucratic dicks, but we kind of need them in order to be a Spectre next game.
What is being a Spectre matter? Like is that just that's going to be just a title at this point?
Well, it helps us get a lot of shit, but honey, we gotta save the Council. The government, Brony. The government.
I don't like that.
But then people get more racist in the next game, Brony. Don't you want to end racism?
What the frick?
If you don't save the Council, you're racist!
You end racism with friendship, not by capitulating to the government.
Well, you don't let your friends die, then!
Harriman says the replacement Council is worse than this one. Ah, frick.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's Mass Effect 3 stuff, though. He's thinking like 3 steps ahead. So we're saving the Council.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
They do. They do me more favors afterwards if I save their lives. They can't do me favors if they're dead.
Yeah, placeholder saving us here. Lord of the Rings, 1954. Star Wars, 1977. So that's 23 years, if my math is correct.
Reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Yeah, also, this scene would have been hard to watch if we let the Council die, because they were going to be like, oh, we're saved! No, wait, where are they going? Oh, God! And then it's, like, kind of fucked up. Like, we'll just look like jackasses, because we still have to wait for the arms of the Citadel to open. So we just kind of hang back and watch everyone die.
So we got a question here from Cool Vanity. Says, thoughts on Christians who play Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop and video games? They're
I don't think they
Christians with a hobby that happens to be tabletop or video games. Like that's really all there is to it. Like Christians,
I guess
you can be Christian, you can be Christian and play games. You know,
I guess people would ask that because, like, whenever it comes to panic regarding games, thinking like, oh, it's violence, oh, it's demonic, it's always like some Christian lady who's like, I don't want my kids to play this, it's unholy, or blah, blah, blah. Because, like, D&D had the satanic panic thing go on with it. Like, that was a big deal back in the day. There's still remnants of that.
Or not Garrus. Rex just had to get a shot in of his own. That was funny.
He's dead.
We're just, it's double tapping, Brony. You gotta be sure. Uh-oh. I guess we should have triple tapped. I'm fine.
Oh, he's turning him into a husk. Oh, frick, he's turning him into a giant robot husk.
That's not Husk from Hazbin Hotel! At least I think it isn't. God, just all the flesh melted off. Oh, great. He's gonna be like...
And this station is mine.
Yeah, he's like, he's kind of like those Geth things that would bounce around. Ah, God, I hate this shit.
TheRaptor's Talon said, in total fairness, the Council's first interaction with Shepard is when she's ranting like a loon. Jay Yoshi says, good evening, my friends, acquaintances, and colleagues. Let's see here. Yeah, the Burning Donut says they called that the Satanic Panic. Now you can definitely, like... you can definitely, like, be tempted by gaming and video games and things like that away from Christ as a Christian.
Anything can do that when you really think about it.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot out there that can make you stumble, and people have to, like, be able to discern for themselves of what you know, what is helping you in your path, in your walk with Christ, and what is hindering you. And, you know, you can have hobbies as a Christian, but, like, you know, basically if you spend more time caring about whatever the game or the hobby is than you do, or you're not, like, using what you do to benefit the world around you and use it to praise Jesus, and you spend more time caring about that, then yeah, that's gonna cause you to deviate.
Oh my God! Do you see what's up with him right now?
Yeah, I
He's
do.
like
It's absolutely
floating.
insane.
What is happening here?
Is he glitched, or
he's kind of glitched?
Well, well, maybe he'll unglitch while we handle these Geth troopers that are coming at us.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Raptor's Talon says, this is why I always had explosive rounds in this fight.
All right. You know what? I could probably switch that out real quick. Yes. Take all. Oh, actually, I can't with this rifle. But y'all can. Let's do...
Yeah, Jay, Yoshi, there's people who think that, and if, you know, basically, if you call yourself a Christian and that type of thing makes you nervous, then, yeah, you can do that. And you can certainly, you know, talk to other people, you know, other Christians, and voice your concerns if you if you have them, but
oh my god, the barrage.
Everybody's just shooting that thing. Oh, and he's shooting back.
Yeah, he shoots back. He shoots back.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Oh man, we better not lose Joker. I like Joker.
We're not losing Joker, honey. It'll be fine.
Surprise, Mini Philly! Shotgun shell to the chest. He's like, oh, I'm shot. I better take cover. Takes cover on the wrong wall.
All right, let's get this. Let's get this.
What are you activating there, Heather?
I'm putting in some special attacks to try and kill this motherfucker. God, look at him. He's so fucking gross. Look at him. Why are you using a pistol?
You're getting stick bugged.
He is really doing that. God, you are such a little shit. Stop jumping around.
Oh man, we've been streaming overtime too. Hopefully we can get this fight done in time for your stream.
I know, this is pissing me off. God, I hate this. Such a little dickhole. Ah, come on.
You missed.
Don't you fucking waddle over to me like that. Shotgun him, shotgun him.
He's like, swiggity swooty, I'm coming for that booty. Well, he's almost dead. Oh, just shoot him again. He's got like 1 hit point left.
Yeah, it was the shotgun shell.
Paladin.
He's such a fucked up little. Yeah.
Quickly, get your soul gem. Absorb his soul.
I will. I'm gonna use a black soul gem for him.
Paladin says you need a bigger gun.
That gun was an adequate size. Yeah, get him. Kill Sovereign. Yeah, fucking beetle ass looking motherfucker.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Get it with everything we got.
Everything we got coming right up.
Hard on my flank. We're going in.
Ah, diggity damn. Uh-oh. That looks like a little piece, but it is actually quite large.
It's all about the scale and perspective.
Yeah, this looks great. We did it.
We did it.
Woo!
We did it. Yeah, we did it.
This went amazingly. It went so good. Hell yeah. I'm out of root beer. What a bittersweet victory indeed.
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
They look great.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now.
You don't need to reassure him.
Where's the commander?
Oh.
She's under that giant frickin' thing. Goodness, that orchestral swell was loud even when you've got the volume turned down.
It's gotta be dramatic. We gotta go big with this. Hey look, I'm alive! Do I look cool? Take a picture now. I have like a wound that's open in my back.
You know what this calls for, Petals? We need to go celebrate with some pineapple salad.
Yay! Oh.
And just completely ignore the 3 gunshot wounds in our back.
Commander Shepard.
For those who don't know, which I'm gonna assume is everybody, we've been watching an old anime called Robotech, and like 18 episodes in, they kill like a main character in the stupidest way possible.
Might live.
And yeah, he gets shot in the back 3 times and then just goes over to his girlfriend's house, and because he wanted her to make him pineapple salad. You know, and they had a date planned, and then he just dies from bleeding out on her couch, and it was really dumb.
Your heroic and
really fucked up for that couch.
Is a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
We support Anderson because that's Keith David's right there. Keith David was president of,
and also
of United States.
He went up and like punched a dude for us. You know, we had to commit some mild treason here in order to make sure that mission was successful. So, yeah.
Yeah, and if we make it Udina, I bet Udina's going to take that personally and not pardon Anderson for the crimes. But yeah, so it's Captain Anderson.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking.
See, look how sour he is about it.
To let his fists do the talking.
You would know.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
There's really an option of, I'm not picking you,
That's
bitch.
the point. That's the point. That is 100% the point.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job. I think it's an inspired choice.
I preferred it when every United States president had been a former Army general.
I'll do everything in my power to help
those
the
guys tended to run things better. Oftentimes, like I hate that politician is a profession. And one that, like, a lot of the later generations, like, they go to college and then they get out and they become a politician. They've actually just literally never worked like an actual job in their life. They just go to becoming a politician. I hate that kind of person. You know, but like soldiers, they got the experience. They had to work their way up. They were on the ground. That's the type of person that should be a good leader. Anyway, let's move on.
So yeah, this isn't over yet.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
Take a screenshot, honey. Did you take it yet?
Sure.
All right, then go into Photoshop and edit my VTuber's head over Shepard's head. We did it! We saved the galaxy! For now. All right, Brony, you can start doing stuff.
This is ending just in time for you to set up for your live stream.
Yeah!
Yeah, you have it all set up, right? Like I could just tell people to go straight over there and click it over to your channel and click on your thing and get ready for you to go live?
Yeah, I just got to switch over my OBS settings a little bit because, of course, my OBS settings are currently on this. I have to switch to Office View. Maybe get a few things open. I just need a couple minutes, really.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. And so I hope you all have a wonderful night. Go watch Petals stream. And yeah, we'll see you later. If nothing else, stay safe. God bless.